Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the course, okay, the fundamental trading course. And I remain your anchor, Emmanuel Labo, like friends call me. Uh, Okay, so without wasting so much time, okay, remember in the previous series, everything I've been doing, we don't just assume it, though. Okay, go on the chat, go on your browser, and follow so identify and act better. That's the only way you improve in your learning. All right, not just by observation, but you have to also be pragmatic about be practical about apply, finding ways to apply like that the only way to. Okay, so today I'm so excited because we're talking about something that a lot of people confuse it, a lot of people. It's a very simple concept, but a lot of people match it such a way that they don't understand it. Simplify in this video so that you will get that. Okay, so follow me. Okay, as we will talk about what we'll be talking about today is understanding base and what codes currency. Understanding, because you need to understand base and code currency before you can effectively trade fundamentals. Okay, because you need to know which currency is weak, which currency is strong. You don't know all of those things, be confused. Okay, you should be able to identify, okay, from my news release or from the actual report, actual data that came out on the news, like this one now. Okay, you need to know, okay, which one is the, if I'm trading, if this is the base currency, which means the base currency is what from the actual, the base currency on this line, wholesale sales, is what? Weak. Okay, if this is the code currency, then you know that the code currency is what? Weak. If this is the base currency USD, then you know that the base currency is what? Weak. If this is the code currency, then you know that the code currency is what? Weak. Okay, so these are things you need to know so that you know which one to buy, which one to sell on the currency pair you are trading via the in response to the news release. Okay, at a time and at a particular season. Okay, so now let's talk about what understanding base and code currency in trading news. Okay, what is base currency to start with? Let's look at it. What is base currency? When I say base currency, okay, look at it. What is base currency? Let's talk about base currency. Let's talk about base currency. Let's talk about base currency. Okay. Let's talk about it. Okay, perfect. So let's talk about it. Base currency. So, currency. Okay. So now this is what base currency means. Look at it. Base currency is the first, underline this word, first currency in a currency pair. Okay, currency pair, when you are pairing, it simply means you are putting two things together. Two things to what? Together. That's what pairing means. Okay, so currency pair is when I'm trading. When you are trading, in trading, you don't only trade one currency pair. Okay, you have to be buying one and be selling the other one. Okay, so you're either buying one, buying the base currency and selling quotes, or selling the quote currency and buying the base currency. So you will be doing either of the two in forex trading. Okay, so you are either buying or selling, so it has to be two. That's why it says currency pair. Okay, now is the first currency in a currency pair. Okay, that's a what? Base currency. Now, a base currency is the first currency in a currency pair. Base currencies represent how much is needed. Mark this word. How much is what? Needed to purchase a single unit of what? Is of the second quotes or of the second or quote currency. Okay, in a currency pair. The US dollar is one of the most common word base currency. So most of the currency, why it says the US dollar is one of the most common is because if you look at your trading view, let's search. Did you see? Did you see most of them here are what? We have USD card, USD card, USD. So when you just type US, see different USD pairs, currency pairs that are correlated. You understand? You see USD JPY, you see USD card, okay? You see USD card. All right, so let's look at the etymology of the word base, okay? Let's look at the etymology of the word base. Good. So etymology, as I always say, is the origin of a particular word. So it helps you to understand the original usage, okay? The ancient Greek or Latin usage, okay? So look at it now. The word base has its original origin in the Latin word basis. The Latin word basis comes from the Greek word basis, which means a step on which one steps or strands pedestal. Okay, yes, so it simply means a basis that comes from the word benin, which means to go, walk, step. Okay, so the root word also means what? Foundation. Okay, it also means foundation. So when we are talking about base, okay, the etymology, can you see it here? Make or what? Serve as a foundation. All right, so you could see that when you talk about base currency, just as we said, we are talking about the first currency. You can see that confirms that it's the word first currency. It's the first currency. All right, it's the first currency. It's the first. So now with all this said, okay, that's base currency, it's the first currency. So with all this being said, let me give you a simple quiz, okay? So if I'm trading GBP USD, all right, so which is going to be my base currency? 5 seconds, I want you to answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So my base currency, if you said GBP, you are correct. If you say USD, you are wrong, okay? So which one is going to be my quote currency? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you say USD, you are correct. If you say GBP, you are wrong. So you see how simple the concept is. So the concept is also going to help you when trading news. How is it going to help you? It's going to help you because if you know your quote currency and your base currency, this is what it's going to do for you. When you are trading any news, let's say you are trading USD card. Now in USD card, which one is the base currency? USD. Which one is the quote currency? card? Okay, so you will be able to tell if there is a news release on USD, you know that you are trading the what? Base currency. If it's a news release on the card, you know you are trading what? Quote currency. Okay, so you see how these concepts are very important that you understand what you are doing. Okay, so let's talk quickly on quote currency. Good. Quote currency, it's what? Quote currency, it's, let's look at it briefly. Good. Let's look at quote currency. Okay, quote currency is the second currency in both direct and indirect currency pair. Okay. Okay, so direct and indirect currency pair. Sometimes you see USD JPY, sometimes you see JPY USD. It depends. Okay, so whether direct or indirect, it's actually the second what pair. It's the second currency. That's the quote currency. It's as simple as that. So what it does, it's used to value, mark this word, the base currency. Okay, so if you have USD JPY, this is the word quote currency. And what does it do? It's used to value what? The USD. Okay, it's used to value the base currency, which is the USD. So how does it value the base currency, which is the USD? Okay, the units, it helps to tell you how many units of the quote currency you will need in exchange for the unit of the base currency. So let's look at the etymology to confirm and reaffirm that. Okay, so quickly let's go to that. Okay, now good, that is it. Let's go to etymology of the word. Let's go to etymology of the word quote currency. So that's what we want to check now. And now the etymology of the word quote, can you see it comes from the middle word English word quoting, which means to mark. Okay, and when you read down, you see that with what you are marking with what chapter numbers or marginal reference. Okay, the word quoting, just read down, you discover that what it's used to distinguish what by numbers, chapters, and all of that. Okay, which means what numbers in sequence. Perfect. So you see that confirms and reaffirms what we are talking about here, because you need the quote currency to tell you how many units in number, okay, in digits, in currencies, okay, all right, that you need to exchange your US dollar. So you see how these things are very easy and very simple, okay. All right, but if you don't understand, then you complex things. Okay, so that the quote currency, I hope you now understand what the quote currency simply means. So now that we know what quote currency and what base currency are, okay, let's do a quick recap. Okay, if I'm trading GBP USD, what's the base currency? GBP. What's the quote currency? USD. Okay, so this is it. So when there's a news on GBP, I know I'm trading the base currency. When there's a news on what USD, I know I'm trading the quote currency. So simply that is what it means. Okay, so that is that for this tutorial. And if you have found value, I know that you found value. Please, all of these things that I'm teaching, make sure you put them to grab. All right, everything I teach you here, okay, and make sure you share. Please, you don't share this with yourself. Okay, don't be greedy, don't be selfish. Alright, all of this information was supposed to be monetized because I put in a lot of effort, a lot of time for this, but then I'm giving it out for free. So please don't watch it alone. Share with people so that they can also get value from it. Share the link for people. Subscribe to this channel so that you get value from this channel, okay? Okay, so that we will also sit together. Okay? Like the video, share, also comment so that we can improve where we need to improve. Okay, and don't forget, all right, don't forget hit the subscribe, the bell, okay, subscribe bell so that whenever I drop videos like this, most important, share the link to this YouTube channel, friends, families, and people that are aspiring to learn trading but don't know where to start, because truly YouTube is a very big platform, huge platform with a lot of information, but only few people give value per transaction. Okay, so this is an opportunity for you to learn how to explore step by step. All right, that's why I decided to create in what series, okay, from lesson 1 to this lesson. Okay, so thank you for staying till the end of this video, and I would like to give you a big that this don't miss it, because make reaching out a very, very good secret about fundamental trading. Has planning, planning your what? Your outcome team. It produce release outcome team. How you plan, you have to show you how to grab so that you know when a news release, you know whether you should be buying or selling at the time. Okay. All right. So thank you very much and see you in the next video. I will be Manuel Labo. Thank you. Yes.